Hello everybody, TheOwl08 here. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Selecting Start. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out on and chatting with Art of Mana, Ginny Gravity, Natsume, Saving Liberty, and Scooter 102089. Hopefully I got all those right. How are you all doing today? Hello Linwell, welcome. Here we are in Pokemon Sun. We are going to be doing some shiny hunting today, and I thought since it is October, it is the spooky month, I figured we would go ahead and hunt for a spooky mon. So today we are going to be hunting for shiny Drifloon. So there's the shiny there at the top of, or the side of the screen rather. That is what we're going to be doing today. Let me just take a peek here, make sure that all my Pokemon are ready to go here. So here we go. We've got the Tree Guy, our chaining Pokemon today, as well as Happy Tree, who's going to be our Harvest Skill Swap Executor. And we've got a spare one there just in case. And of course we have Cedric. He's just got, pull him up here. He's got Pickup, see if we can get any items today. And then we just got a couple other random Pokemon to fill out our team. So let's go ahead and head out over to the area we are going to be hunting then. I kind of want to get there pretty quickly before I get to chatting with everybody because I only have a half hour to find a Drifloon before I can no longer encounter it. So we're just going to quickly run up here and get to that. But thank you all so much for joining us at Selecting Start. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So right now we're going to run in here to the grass and we're going to see if we can't find our first Drifloon. That of course is a Ghastly. That's not what we're looking for. But yes, I hope you're all doing great. I guess I can tell a little bit about myself. I am mostly a Pokemon streamer, but I have been branching out to other varieties of games. Right now I'm playing Animorphs Shattered Reality on my channel right now. And I would say I'm mostly a family-friendly streamer. I would say I'm PG-13 for sure. But I do play games that are T for teen and such that. But I do try to keep it as family friendly as possible in my streams. And hopefully this won't take too long. If this does get to the point where I cannot encounter the right Pokemon, there is something else I can do. So it will not be the end for sure. But hopefully we will find the Pokemon I'm looking for. And hopefully I am not missing any follows. I think I'm keeping up with the chat as best I can. I have not seen any follows. But if I do, just yell at me. I will find them. How does shiny hunting work exactly? There are several different methods. This particular method I'm going to be doing is called the SOS method. And basically what you do is you find a Pokemon to chain with and you make them call in a Pokemon. There is a Drifloon, that is the Pokemon we're looking for. And here I'll actually be able to go in exactly what I'm doing here. So right now I have my Happy Tree here. And Happy Tree has an ability called Harvest. And that ability allows it to eat a berry that it has eaten already in the match. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skill swap that to the Drifloon, making Drifloon have that ability. So now you see here I am switching our abilities, so now Drifloon has the Harvest ability. And now what I'm going to do is bestow it a Lepa Berry. And what the Lepa Berry does is when you eat the Lepa Berry, it restores all of your your move points for that particular move it's used. So what I've done now is I have now set up that Drifloon so it will never run out of moves. And the reason why you want to do that is because once the Drifloon runs out of moves, it can struggle, and when it struggles, it hurts itself, and I do not want that Drifloon to faint at all. So we've got that part of the setup done. Now we're going over to the tree guy, and let me explain the tree guy a little bit, the name. When I was younger, me and my friends, we all watched Bob Ross. But we never knew who Bob Ross's name was, so we always referred to him as the tree guy. And that is why I've named my Smeargle the tree guy. And of course, the Executor you saw before is a happy, large tree. Alright, so now what we're going to do is not false swipe. I forgot a key point I'm supposed to do here. Bob Ross is your company's mascot, Amura. That is awesome. I love me some Bob Ross. I loved watching his paintings growing up, but yeah, it's so good. He's the tree guy. He draws a tree, or he paints a tree in every painting. Prove me wrong. Alright, so the step that I missed there, Odor Sleuth. Normally, a normal type Pokemon cannot hurt a ghost type Pokemon. So what Odor Sleuth does is allow me to use normal type moves against the ghost type Pokemon. Unofficially, you put up a few episodes at work last Christmas. Very good, Amura. That's a good Christmas right there. I do love Bob Ross. I was super excited when they had the Bob Ross marathon on Twitch. That was super awesome. Okay, so now I've used Odor Sleuth. Now I can use False Swipe, and this will knock down the Drifloon's health all the way to 1 HP. And that's going to make it easier for me to call in more Pokemon. You feel like it's possible you can prove me wrong when you think you'd end up watching a marathon of Bob Ross? I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Go watch a marathon of Bob Ross. And there we go. We actually have our first call there, so we're going to go ahead and add an encounter there. So we've already got a Drifloon, which is super amazing. I didn't even have to use an Adrenaline Orb yet. And now the other key move on this is I'm going to use Shockwave on the Drifloon. And the reason why I'm using Shockwave is because Shockwave has 100% accuracy. Actually, it doesn't have 100% accuracy. It cannot miss. So I cannot move with Shockwave at all. So if my accuracy goes down or if Drifloon raises its evasiveness, I still will hit the Pokemon. And because Drifloon is part flying, it's weak to electric type moves. So that combination is going to make Drifloon call more often, and that is going to make us find the shiny a lot faster. So that is what we're doing today. And let me go back up in the chat here. I'm missing some things. Hi says perfect Halloween costume for a couple. One person goes as Bob Ross, one person goes as a painting. That is a great Halloween costume. That is a very great Halloween costume. You know what? I haven't come up with a Halloween costume yet for this year. I probably should have started getting ready to be Bob Ross. That would have been amazing. I certainly have somewhat of an afro. And Natsumi says, can I just say you love my voice? Well, thank you. I don't agree, but thank you so much. All right, let me go ahead. For the final step of this thing, we want to use an Adrenaline Orb, and that's just an item specifically for SOSing Pokemon, make them call more. And I'm getting very behind here on the chat, so please forgive me. All right. Waz has a great voice. Hi said that. I agree, Waz does have a really great voice. You'll be able to hear him later tonight. Alaxers says, or Alexers, I'm sorry if I say any of your names wrong, just yell at me. I will get it right. Man, feels weird to watch someone play Pokemon when you have not played Pokemon since Gen 1 on the Game Boy Color. That's awesome. That was the first generation I played. I started with Blue, but I highly recommend checking out some of the newer games. Pokemon Sun and Moon are actually probably my favorite games in the series. And hello, Egg Kirby Army. How's it going today? Try to catch up on chat here. Hopefully I'm doing okay. We're all getting modest on our voices. I'm not modest, I'm telling what it is. All right, there we go. We've got another encounter. Moving right along. And Natsumi has to go to bed, but we'll catch you later on. Hope you have an amazing rest of your stream and launch. Thank you so much, Natsume. You've been a huge help getting all of this together, and I'm very happy to be a part of this channel with you. So I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you next time. All right. Fuzzy Games, Ultra Sun and Moon were vast improvements over the original Sun and Moon. See, Fuzzy, I disagree. Ultra Sun and Moon actually made me stop playing Pokemon for a few months, which is kind of crazy to say because I've played Pokemon my entire life. I just didn't like how handholdy it was. But there are certain things about Ultra Sun and Moon that I do really, really like. I just wish some things were different. I should also make another point here. With this particular type of shiny hunting, we are in a chain. So the more Drifloon, oops, I subtracted one, there we go. The more Drifloon that come in, the higher my odds get to finding the shiny. Unfortunately, I don't know what exactly that is. It was something in the past where, like, if you got to a 70 chain, you had the highest odds. But then I found out later on that that was wrong. And now I actually don't know what it is, what the exact number is. I've heard 30, I've heard 40, but I honestly do not know at this point. And one final thing, I do have the shiny charm, which gives me higher odds to find the shiny. Egg Kirby says, do you guys know why your sister's cat likes licking your hair? That's just what cats do. They're weird like that. I do not know the answer to that, no. But yes, if you have any questions about me and my streams, or about selecting start, or about Pokemon, or about anything, please feel free to ask. We're all about hanging out here and just chilling till we find a shiny. That's what I'm all about. Could be an aspiring cosmetologist. Yes, Fuzzy. Very good. It does sound like a cat thing. It's very much a cat thing. The cat's just trying to groom you. That's what it does. It's a sign of affection. Or it thinks you're dirty. I'd go with affection, personally. Artemana says, you think you missed it, but are you working through a shiny of every Pokemon? That is the eventual goal. I can't say that that's my main goal right now. There's just so many Pokemon. I don't know if that's something really obtainable, but I will work towards that as much as I can. Let's see here. What can go wrong when catching the shiny? There's a couple things, and that was Amura that's asking that. Because Drifloon is a ghost-type Pokemon, I had to make sure that I had Odor Sleuth so I can actually attack it with normal-type moves. And then, really the only other thing is that it raises its evasiveness. I don't remember what move it is. I just remember I had to do a bunch of research to figure out the best way to approach this hunt. And so it does have a way to raise its evasiveness, so that's why I had to have Shockwave to make sure that I didn't miss the Pokemon. And Lynn will ask, what made you decide on Drifloon for this hunt? Honestly, I just really wanted to do you know, I wanted to do a ghost Pokemon. It's October. It's my favorite month. I wanted to do a ghost Pokemon, and so I just kind of listed a bunch of ghost Pokemon that I wanted to do, and Drifloon was the one that stuck out to me. And John Paul says he dropped me a follow. Thanks for that follow, John Paul. Try my best to keep up. I also need to keep up with these encounters. I think I've missed 2 there. All right. Artemana asks, how many hours have I put into these 2 games in total? If you're talking Sun and Moon specifically, I have maxed out the in-game time in both games. So it's no longer keeping track of how long I've played, which is a ridiculous amount of time. I can't even tell you. I can't even remember what the total time is. It's like 900 hours probably. It's really crazy. You can max it out. You absolutely can. I didn't know it either until, of course, I did it. It's like, I just remember I logged onto the game one time and I was like, that time hasn't changed in a while. They go up to 999. There you go. So 999 hours and 59 minutes. That is how much I played this game twice. Times that by 2. And actually, I am way off on my count here. I'm supposed to be, or not way off, I'm supposed to be there though. Evil Guy dropped everyone he wasn't following a follow. I appreciate that, Evil Guy. I totally get that. I will watch streamers I really like and like even chat with them and everything. I was like, wow, you're a really awesome streamer. I love watching your stream, and forget to drop them a follow. And then I won't be able to find their stream again. I am so bad about that. And there we go. We see Drifloon eating the berry there, restoring PP to minimize. That is the move, actually. It was minimized. That's what raises its evasiveness. And also you can see now it is dark in the Pokemon game. And that was another thing about this. Drifloon only comes out in Sun and Moon during the day, so I had to get it before 6 o'clock, which is not quite 6 o'clock yet, but by the time 6 o'clock rolls around, I would not have been able to find it. But luckily, we did find it. Thank you, Waz. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you like, right now I'm doing a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Sapphire. I'm almost done with that, though, so I'll be moving on to something else. Probably more shiny hunting, actually. And then I said earlier, I'm also playing Animorphs Shattered Reality, which is a really interesting PS1 game that has controls that remind me of Crash Bandicoot. It's very odd, but I'm enjoying it. And also, I would just like to take this moment to thank Art of Mana, Saving Liberty, Ginny Gravity, Waz, Natsumi, everybody that's been a part of Selecting Start. I was so surprised to get the invite and very honored. It was such a cool thing. And I'm very excited to be part of this channel. And you guys have just done such an amazing job, and you've worked so incredibly hard just in the short while that I've been a part of it. You guys been working so incredibly hard, so it's so great to be a part of this. Thank you, Art of Mana. This is very exciting. I'm very excited to see where this goes, Mana. I don't know. It's just such a big thing that honestly, wherever it goes, I think I'm gonna be happy because it's such a cool thing and such a cool idea. To get so many people together to have this type of stream, it really is awesome. K-Slug's only 10 minutes left at work. Woot! Hope that 10 minutes goes by fast. If you happen to hear what sounds like a bottle opening, I am drinking a soda. That is what that is. In case you're curious. And that's correct. I say soda, not pop. Oh, thank you, Hi. Hi says, guys, I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. You all are amazing people. And you're all my friends. I'm so honored to know you all. Thanks for the show. Thank you, Hi, for being here and being a part of this. This is a lot of fun. I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm drinking a Pepsi, Mana. I tend to be more of a Pepsi drinker, but I actually don't really have a preference between Pepsi or Coke. I actually like both. K-Slug says, but yeah, you're really digging the collective channel. Your friends, Z-Link did a lot of shiny hunting back in the day. I believe he recorded his process. Cool, that sounds awesome. Shiny hunting's honestly really great to stream because it's such a chill thing to do, and it's just really a chance to like interact with the chat. So I've always liked streaming shiny hunting. And Alex says they're gonna head out and get some sleep as you only have now and Thursday to have a normal sleep schedule. Oh, till Friday you'll be heading to bed? All right. Well, have a good one, Alex. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a good sleep, and hopefully we'll see you next time. And thank you for selecting start. Let's see here. Find the name here. Sorry. Nematode Bryson? Nematode Bryson? Hopefully I got that right. Please correct me if I did not. Oh yes, Team Soda. It's funny, I used to live on the West Coast, and that's why I say soda. Everybody here, they don't say soda or pop, they say Coke. Regardless of what they drink or what kind of soda it is, they always say Coke. Which is terrible, especially because I've worked a lot of fast food jobs. And so you can't just assume when someone says, I want a Coke, you can't just assume they want Coke. They may want a Dr. Pepper or a Sprite. Right? Coke. It doesn't make any sense. It drives me nuts. I had a customer yell at me because I gave them a Coke instead of a Dr. Pepper when they asked for Coke. It's very weird. Honestly, I think it's a southern thing, but the thing about that is I don't live in the South. But apparently my state thinks we do. And Nematode says it's usually hard because lots of people shorten it and you're okay with that. Its Latin name is a bit of a mouthful. I think I missed something else. What did I miss here? I'm not sure. Soda or pop? That's a real question. The answer is soda. The answer is always soda. And Scooter is correct. Dr. Pepper is its own brand. I believe it's the same brand as 7-Up. But yeah, Mr. Pibb is a Coke brand. Team Pop here, of course. Alright, Mana's warming up some soup. What kind of soup, Mana? I'm honestly not a huge fan of soup. But, I don't know, I eat a lot of soup when I'm sick, obviously. That's probably why I don't like soup, is because I only contribute to me being sick. Homemade French onion. That would be interesting. John Paul loves broccoli and cheese. Dr. Pepper was started in good old Texas, K-Slug says. Is that true? I don't think I knew that. Man is making good old chicken noodle. Classic. Scooter had Mediterranean Alfredo pasta for dinner? I'm jealous. That sounds delicious. Waz, I'm the same way. I do not like Dr. Pepper either. It's funny because, like, I used to like Dr. Pepper a lot, but when I grew up, I lost my taste for it. Now, anytime I drink soda, honestly, I pretty much only drink Pepsi or Coke. K-Slug says Waco, Texas is practically water here. Good. That's too much for me. Wait, Dr. Pepper is manufactured by Keurig? I did not know that. Scooter says Dr. Pepper manufacturer Keurig, Dr. Pepper. Oh, that must have been a recent, well, 2008 merger. And then Coca-Cola Company and PepsiCo Company. K-Slug says, typically though, you think people around here refer to soda by its actual name? I mean, that would be more preferred than just saying Coke. Oh, hi, you're not the only one that likes Dr. Pepper. I'm sure one other person likes Dr. Pepper. Mug root beer is good. I actually don't like mug root beer. I don't like root beer in general. I'm weird. I don't like a lot of things. Sugarcane root beer is awesome. You know, I've never had sugarcane root beer. I might like that. I'm also calling it rut beer and not root beer. Don't know why that is. K-Slugs is leaving for work. Have a good, or have a safe travel home, and hopefully we'll see you back here in a little while. Have a good one. Honestly, I drink a lot more Dr. Pepper than I really want to, because all those Coke Freestyle machines, of course, are in all the fast food places around here. And it seems like every single time I go to get one of those drinks, they're always out of Coke for some reason. So I always get Dr. Pepper instead. Honestly, I should start getting water instead. Evil Guy says Sprite is a gift from the Soda Lords. I like me some Sprite. I don't drink it very often, but I do like it. Oh, now, yep, I'm gonna eat a berry. So that's gonna restore my power points to Shockwave. And I just need to remember to recycle. Water and coffee are your go-to for streaming? Yeah, I typically have, I have a bottle of water next to me also. Fizzbolts, hello. Random questions, so y'all streaming from this channel now instead of your own? No, we will continue to stream for our own channels. This is just, for me, it's something extra. I know, I'm sure there's other people that might be putting a little more into it, but for me, it's definitely something like when I have time, and also that I'm trying to make time for. Typically, you'll probably see me stream on Wednesdays around the same time. Actually, probably a little earlier. Probably start around 4 o'clock instead. But I think others are like giving up a part of their usual stream times, like just swapping out a slot there. But I don't think anyone is completely abandoning their channels. Well, certainly not abandoning them, but completely swapping over to here. Yeah, what Mana said here, we all have different schedules and we all put times on a shared calendar. Some of us do when possible, when they have extra free time. Oh, I need to remember to recycle. That's just a good thing to know. Always recycle. Yes, and never litter. I agree, Linwell. Captain Planet. No, they say he's a hero? Sorry. Not the trash high, the recycling bin. We just went over this. Man, it says because our channels are all still our own with our own unique other things, but this channel is sort of our connected hub, really focusing on 100% family-friendly chat and games. Exactly. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Exactly, Fuzzy. Jenny asked, what's my shiny hunting strategy? I don't know if you were talking about specific like methods or anything, or just what's my strategy to get all the shinies. I'll answer the latter one, I guess, there. I just kind of go for whatever I want to go for. If I want to have like an easy hunt, I'll go for something that I can easily find or doesn't take a whole lot of setup. And those tend to go by pretty quickly. But then a lot of other times I like to have a challenge, so I'll find a really challenging hunt, and those can take forever. To be exact, my mascot, so to speak, is Shiny Rowlet. And the reason why that is because I spent 3 months soft resetting for a Shiny Rowlet because it is my favorite Pokemon. And so, yeah, I decided I put the work in for it. I can make it my mascot there. Let's see here. Fizzbolt says not sure if affiliates can make those groups or if it's just partners. I don't know about that either. I don't know how any of that works. Wallace says the point of this channel is so that we would have one place that would be a 24/7 HUD. That is the goal. I mean, we are part of a group, I guess. We're kind of a stream group. We're just all streaming together. Or in one place. Together in one place? I don't know what I'm saying. Name the group The Real Selecting Start. And then add one extra person. Yep, 3 months of soft resetting. There was like, I would say there was a week I took off from not soft resetting. But yeah, see, the thing is though, that's not even my longest hunt. I was pretty dedicated. I really want that rallet. I literally started the day Sun and Moon came out. I started soft resetting and then did not start that game until I finished it. In fact, I bought another copy of the game, this copy in fact, so I can actually play the game. Oh, I just realized every time I put an encounter on the board, I'm typing in chat. So let's go ahead and click somewhere else. Jawanza, how's it going? Welcome to Selecting Start. Hope you're having a good one. Hill Street Blues was a show, was it? Hill says you were browsing through the directory and saw my name and had to stop in. Well, I'm so glad you did. This is Selecting Start. It's a brand new channel. We are a family-friendly streaming channel, just hoping to bring eventually 24/7 content, family-friendly content. So I hope you stick around. Oh, and John Paul, thank you for that host. And Jawanza, thank you so much for selecting Start. Happy to have you aboard. So I told you that my favorite Pokemon is Rowlet. What is everyone else's favorite Pokemon, if you have a favorite Pokemon? Linwell says she needs to catch up on work. Good luck shiny hunting. Thank you so much, Linwell. Good luck at work. Hope it goes by smoothly. I feel like I'm struggling keeping up with the encounters, but I think I'm actually doing okay. I think I messed up only once. Artemana says Squirtle for you. Fizzbolt says Eevee, very good. That one monkey from Monkey Ball. Are you talking about Apom? Egg Kirby says Magikarp, very good. Oh, Mana likes Suicune also. That's because you use it in Pokken, don't you? Suicune's a great Pokemon. And Hi's favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur, and that makes me very happy. Bulbasaur is absolutely one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, if Umbra were here, Umbra would be saying things about Bulbasaur. Scooter's favorites are Pikachu, Eevee, Squirtle, Mew, Rayquaza, Gengar, and Suicune. Nice. Eevee is very cute. Fuzzy Game says Crocodile. Crocodile is one of my most favorite Pokemon also. Very good choice. And Hill Street Blues says Gengar is the best. Gengar is really cool. I always wanted a Gengar when I was younger playing Red and Blue, but I never had a way to evolve my Haunter. And of course, being young playing that game, I didn't know how to evolve the Haunter, so I was always like, why won't my Haunter ever evolve? What gen is Crocodile? I think it's Gen 5. It's not Gen 3. I believe it's Gen 5. It's one of the generations I skipped, which was Gen 4 and 5. And I have played Gen 5. Or I've played White version. But I have yet to play White 2 yet. Way too late for you. Oh, you know what? I forgot to recycle my berry. I need to do that. You know, Gen 1, some of Gen 2, and a couple of Gen 3. Gotcha. Oh, that's because of Pokemon Go, isn't it? And then a random 1 or 2 from Pokken. Of course. Scooter says he only knows Gens 1 through 3 very well. Didn't come back until Pokemon Y. I'm the same way. And actually, I got Pokemon Sapphire, but I never completed the game. And then instantly went to Pokemon Y. And that actually got me back into Pokemon. Oh, did I miss something? Nothing's ever too late, Hi says. To Mana. Send it along with Phantasy Star and Wizards of the Coast, or Wizard of Oz game. Ooh. Oh, goody. Just a waiting game you really want to send him but currently can't? That's exciting, Mana. Alright, I remember to recycle my berry. That's something I will forget constantly. You know, I got into this hunt fairly well, It's actually been a long time since I've SOS hunted. I've been doing island scan hunts for Bulbasaur since June. Really off and on. Like, I stopped playing Pokemon for a while, but I started the hunt in June. So I have not done an SOS hunt since like the middle of June. I don't actually know if I'm prepared to encounter this shiny. It's been so long, I don't know if I know how I'll react. But yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. How's the car or channel handling? It seems to be handling pretty well. I will admit I'm not keeping track of the actual dashboard, mostly because it's not showing me the actual, what is it called? The stream health. But as in terms of OBS, I haven't dropped any frames or anything, so I think it's going pretty well. Hopefully everything looks okay. Hi says he loves all the hearts that Mana just posted. Faizy's heart shocks you as it sends a jolt of love. Mana's heart stares into your soul until you know his love is really there. And Ginny's heart is boundless as the galaxy, like the lives she shares. And that's what you get from those emotes. Beautiful high. I was 3rd or 4th in the Pokemon community when you checked last? That's crazy to me. I don't know if I could handle that right now. Every time you said love, it changed to live. I tried to catch it all there. It says live instead of love she shares. Oh, I did miscount there. What's nice about having a move that only has 28 or 20 PP is I can keep in track of the counters a little easier. Know when I've not counted something or counted too many. Since it is the Halloween month, as I call it, do you guys dress up for Halloween? Or do you like dressing up for Halloween? Or do you know what you're going to be for Halloween this year? I personally love dressing up for Halloween, and I kind of feel bad, I'm ashamed of myself that I've waited so long to actually decide what I'm gonna be, as I still don't know. And Halloween is so very close. But I'll throw something together. I will have a costume. I think I need to recycle my berry. Yes. Baby Mana is a doctor. Very nice. Hi says he wants to be Otter Mana. A great role model and a great friend. Waz says he loves dressing up for Halloween. This year going to be Reaper from Overwatch. Very nice. That's super awesome. They made the costumes way too well at this Halloween store you went to? Really? You were able to get a Reaper costume from a Halloween store? That's awesome. I dressed up as Wario for Halloween last year, and it was way harder than it should have been to get all of the pieces of that costume. Like, I had to order the hat from Etsy. I did get Mario gloves from a random Halloween store. And then I could not find purple pants that were not skinny, like skinny jean style. I could not find any. And eventually I just had to get a pair of purple pants that were stretchy but still skinny. So, and then I just got purple suspenders, and that's how I did the Wario. A nice pre-made costume seems like a bit of an oxymoron. Kind of does, doesn't it? Oh, it's official Overwatch costumes. Interesting. There's one on Mercy, too. Eva Guy says if he does manage to do something for Halloween, he'll probably be Luigi. Very nice. Waluigi is Twisted Luigi. True. My favorite costumes that I've had, Wario honestly is really far up there. That was one that I was just so excited about. Besides that, I have a banana costume that I still wear just for random events occasionally. And it's, I don't know, I really love that costume. It's just a simple, typical, cheap banana costume that I bought, but I still love it. It's still great. And then another one that I really liked. You know what? I dressed up as Goku one year. It wasn't a very good costume because I put it together myself, but I was proud of myself because it was the first costume that I kind of DIY'd. I had a Goku t-shirt that I had when I was younger, and all I did was I cut the sleeves off of it and bought like a blue shirt for underneath. And then I had to hunt around for like decent orange pants that I could wear. I didn't want something super heavy. I wanted something kind of something I could wear in warmer weather because it was a warm Halloween that year. But I found something that worked out pretty good. And then I actually got an actual blue karate belt, and I did that. The only thing is I didn't do anything with my hair, so I just had my regular hairstyle. See, I missed a couple things here. Do the Wario, oh no. Mana's limited run games physical Switch game came in, ooh. And John Paul says his wife did a really good Princess Mononoke costume, ooh. I love Princess Mononoke, that's amazing. Waz says he DIY'd a Genji helm herself, that's awesome. Waz loves Overwatch. I couldn't tell. Hi says he was once himself. What a scary night that was. Oh man. You know, Egg, normally it's not warm during Halloween here, but it's warm right now here. It's been kind of weird, but I guess that's supposed to change here in the next week. Oh no, Scooter's limited run games haven't come in yet. LRG, I'm guessing, is limited run games. I actually don't know what that is either. I'm assuming it's a game. Or maybe it's a collection of games for the Switch. But yeah, limited run game seems to be what that stands for. Yes, what is this limited run games? Are they truly limited? How limited are they? Oh, they make limited physical releases of digital-only games for the Switch. Is it like a collection of them, or are they like individual releases? I don't think I realized this. I believe that. I don't know, like, if it's still common for people to prefer physical copies of games or not, but I kind of feel like it is still. I feel like I know there's a lot of people that only do digital, but I feel like more people I know prefer physical copies. Oh, it is individual. So like it's like the individual release of like Owlboy or Celeste, yeah, that kind of stuff. Like with full boxes and artworks and everything, and some special editions. Ooh. So yeah, I picked up Owlboy. I haven't played it yet either. I had planned to stream it, but then things got in the way. No shiny Drifloon yet, Amura. OMG, big question. What big question? What are our plans for sub emotes? We've talked about it a little bit. Please tell me there will be a heart. I think we did discuss doing a heart, but I don't know if anything's set in stone just yet. We're still kind of talking about it, figuring it out. I would like to stream Owlboy. Right now I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to stream my Switch, because I can use my Elgato, but I don't know, that delay is really, really bad. It's hard for me to stream off my Elgato. I don't think there's any, like, we really decided on anything for stream emotes yet. We talked about doing a heart and maybe having a wave emote and stuff like that, but nothing really, yeah, nothing really set in stone at this point. Yeah, I do have two monitors, and obviously I'm streaming off I'm streaming off two monitors right now. I don't know. I feel like it's just that delay. Like, it's not a big deal with Pokemon so much, but when there's like a lot of movement on the screen or something, or there's a lot happening, I feel like that would bother me a little bit more. I think when I streamed Little Nightmares, which was off of my PS4, I had like it was like a minute delay. It was pretty bad. That would be cool, Hi. Having a controller as or make a controller with our emote, our logo. I need to recycle my berry. I remembered this time. Maybe make like the logo a ball with a light gray controller. I like that idea. Oh, I got what you're saying. The colors we have, like when we do the transitions and stuff like that. Also, I gotta point out these amazing overlays that Mana put together. He did a fantastic job. Super clean. Of course, I had to muddy it up a bit by putting some extra stuff on there. Appropriate and awesome looking extra stuff. I'm glad. It would feel a little weird if I didn't have like the Pokemon to show on the stream and then the encounter number. I just feel like I'm sitting here shiny hunting, which, I mean, I guess I am. But now everybody is involved. We know what we're looking for. We know what the shiny is going to look like, and we know how many encounters it took to get there. And Echo, hello. Thank you for joining Selecting Start with your dabbing Patrick. Hope you enjoy your time here. Very happy to have you on board. Hi's got to head out. Have a good one, Hi. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and showing us all the love. Very much appreciate that. Hope you have an awesome day. Bye, Hi. I need to waste a turn here. tell you what, when we do get this shiny, I'm gonna need help naming it. Because if you haven't noticed, I like to name my Pokemon. I've got the tree guy here, Bob Ross. And of course my happy little tree, Executor. So we're definitely going to have to come up with a nickname for this shiny Drifloon when it does finally show up. And I will probably keep it a Drifloon, I will not evolve it. So if you're considering naming it based off of its evolution, don't worry about that. Ah yes, Bob Ross. Or Bobby Rose, as I like to say, for no reason at all. Because I like to be extra. Drifloon's eating a berry, getting its power points back. Tree guy's real moody. It's okay. I guess this last time you caught a shiny Ho-Oh. Which game did you get the Ho-Oh in? Ho-Oh Shiny's really cool. I really like Ho-Oh Shiny. Actually, one I don't have yet. I kind of want to get it in Soul Silver or Heart Gold. Just so I can have shiny Ho-Oh in that game. Got an Ultra Sun, nice. That is one of the things I really liked about Ultra Sun and Moon, being able to hunt for all of these legendary Pokemon that we couldn't really hunt for before. Well, you could, but it was a lot more difficult. Took you 11 tries? You mean 11 soft resets? You got a shiny Ho-Oh and 11 soft resets? That's incredible. I don't think I've been that lucky with a shiny legendary. It was 11 soft resets. That's awesome. GG. Let's see, I've been live for a little bit over an hour, and I've done 58 encounters. Not the fastest SOS hunt, but it's moving along very smoothly. I do have the shiny charm. One thing that I'm doing with this game is I'm doing, on my own channel, I'm doing a shiny alphabet challenge. So I'm getting a shiny for every letter of the alphabet. And I've always wanted to do that, and I decided to wait until I actually completed the game and got the shiny charm. That way I had the best odds of getting all the shinies, so yeah. I actually have shiny charm in all of my Gen 6 and Gen 7 games, with the exception of Pokemon Moon, because I am doing a shiny only playthrough in that, so I only have shiny Pokemon in that copy. And that is actually the copy of the game that I got my shiny Rowlet. Now a shiny Decidueye. But yeah, luckily in Sun and Moon, it's pretty easy to get shiny charm. You just have to complete the Alolan decks, but in Gen 6 it's a bit harder. Still possible, but a little harder. The OG shiny. Granted, not my first shiny. Yeah, so much easier. There's what? 300 Pokemon in this? 301 maybe? And then in Ultra Sun and Moon, I think they just raised it like to 400 something. So much easier. Much better than getting 720 or whatever it was in X and Y. Yeah, X and Y actually were the first time I ever got a shiny. I got a random encounter. What was first? A random encounter shiny Gulpin. Yeah, 300 versus like 800 exactly. Artimana's going to be lurking around for a bit as he set up for the next round. Sounds good, Artimana. Have a good lurk, and of course, I will also be joining Artimana for his hangout coming up next at 7:30 Eastern Time. So hopefully you guys will stick around and join us for that. In the meantime, let's get this shiny balloon. I haven't thought up of any names for myself. A little yellow balloon with blue ribbons. Yeah, I'm just got nothing coming to me right now. I like making up nicknames for my Pokemon, but I'm not really good at it. I have a few that I think are golden and the best thing I can come up with. Then there's others that are just kind of silly. Oh, here's a fun thing. I've been getting all those Moody Boost. So if you look at the bottom screen here, you will see that almost every single one of my stats there are maxed out, except for one, because the way Moody works is it raises up one stat and lowers the other one. So I always have all my stats maxed out, which makes this Smeargle super great for shiny hunting, honestly. Oops. Except for the fact that having that animation pop up on the screen every time does slow things down. but I'm really not too concerned about that. I also like playing with animations on because I think the animations are cool. It's not about how long it takes, it's about the journey. Got a stack of encounters here for those of you that play Minecraft. And thanks for pulling up that streamer command, Ginny. So what game is everyone playing right now? Or what game are you excited about that's coming out soon? I know, like many other people, I'm super excited for the new Smash Brothers. This will be the first Smash Brothers I played since Pokemon, Super Smash Brothers Melee. So I'm very excited for this new Smash. Immerse is playing some Dark Souls, very nice. That is not a game that I think I can play. I can only die so many times before I lose hope, lose faith in myself and have to... I have to give up and do something else. Ginny's really excited for Animal Crossing. That is super exciting. I gotta say, I played Animal Crossing for the GameCube, and I really enjoyed playing it, but there just came a point where I just stopped playing it, and then I never wanted to play it again. And so I didn't. I never played Animal Crossing again. Until the beginning of this year, I picked up New Leaf, and I started playing New Leaf, and I actually really enjoyed New Leaf. I thought that was a great game. So I gotta say, I am actually pretty excited for Animal Crossing on the Switch also. And Waz is of course very excited for Smash. Excuse me. For Smash Brothers. It's called Getting Good. Very, very true. And Umbra, thank you for selecting Start. Another member of Selecting Start, Umbra, is here. Definitely check her out. She is super awesome. An edutainment streamer. We'll tell you all about different plants. And also about things you don't want to hear about, like Bulbasaur's plants. And what her theory about Bulbasaur is. Umbra says she's kind of here, just got home. Welcome home. Hopefully work or whatever you were doing wasn't so bad. I need to recycle my berry, I just remembered. There's a call. There we go. We've reached a 70 chain. And back in my day, back when I first started doing the SOS method, I thought that the max odds was after 70 encounters, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. I've been told different things at this point. So it may be earlier, but I think from what I know, it was always 70. 70 was when it maxed out, so I should have, with the shiny charm, I think it's like it's like 600 something, like 1 in 600, maybe closer to 1 in 700. So I should have the highest chance to get a shiny in this method at this point. Yeah, I've heard 30 and I've heard 40 also, and I honestly don't know what it is. I need to recycle again. And hello, Lord Life. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? If you don't know, we are Selecting Start. We are a collaborative channel dedicated to bringing you family-friendly content. And we've got a whole bunch of content for you today. So I hope you stick around. It should be a blast. Oh, you were here when you're not. So you know people here. I'm telling you things you already know, but welcome anyway. My name is TheOwl08. Gotta go get your 3DS charger. That's a good idea. Reminds me that I should make sure my 3DS charger is nearby in case my DS starts to die. Which it is, so we're good. Time to shiny hunt an Oris. Nice. What are you hunting for? And what method are you going for? Nothing? Okay. You haven't decided what you're hunting yet? Just random encounter. Oh, nice. Good luck. I like random encounters, but they can be pretty long. Still fun, though. Oh, you restarted your game and you lost Ultra Moon. Oh no. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Were you pretty far in the game, or did you have a bunch of shinies on there? Lord Light has to go now. You have kids and boy are they hungry. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Hope you have an awesome day. Ginny says Drifloon looks like it has a Swablu curled up on its head. You know it totally does. You're totally right. And it's great too because Swablu's shiny is gold, or is yellowish gold. Kind of like Drifloon here. It's got a Swablu hat. Little golden chicken, yes indeed. Umbra, no! Umbra prepares Drifloon as Swabloon theory. I've been hunting for Bulbasaur on my own stream. And Umbra came with me with this theory she has, which is actually pretty plausible. But this theory that Bulbasaur is basically a, how do I say this? It's a parasitic relationship between an Oddish and a Nidoran, because they share similarities between both those Pokemon, Bulbasaur and those two Pokemon. And she backs up this theory by saying that in the Pokedex, it says that Bulbasaur is not born with the bulb on its back. The bulb is planted on Bulbasaur's back. So Oddish is a bulb. So yeah, that's the theory there. I don't like it because I love Bulbasaur. But yeah, that's how it is. Welcome back, Lord Life. You were making Z spaghetti, but they just started playing games. Ah, I gotcha. Spaghetti sounds pretty delicious right now. Honestly, I'm just hungry. Anything sounds delicious to me right now. Lord Life wishes his mom could make spaghetti. It was so good. Oh man, I feel you there. Mom's spaghetti is always the best. You scarfed your dinner after the chat earlier? Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I don't know, I might get me like a little snack before I join Mana for the chat. I've got some peanuts in the kitchen I might snack on a little bit. Oh, I just realized I need to eat a leper berry, or recycle my leper berry. let's do that. Man, I totally get you. The setup thing is fun and nerve-wracking. It totally is. I like started setting up like at 4 o'clock and still didn't feel like I was ready by the time you guys all ended. I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I said I was ready, but I'm not ready. Oh no, Jenna, you don't feel well. Take care of yourself. Drink some water, lie down, have some soup. I don't know what kind of sick you feel, but drinking water and lying down always seems like the best idea. Ooh, sinuses and throat. Is it allergies or... Ooh, I know those all too well. Yes, lots of water. Gotta stay hydrated for that. Oops. Jenna says it's most likely allergies. You're out of meds. Ah, I gotcha. I'll try to power on through it. Hopefully you can get some more soon. Come on, young Drifloon. Turn yellow for me. Might just go to bed and read. That sounds like a good idea. Take care of yourself. That's always the most important thing. Yeah, you can do it, Drifloon. Man, it's got the yellow pom-poms to cheer you on. Not yet? Okay. Just don't feel like you have to stay if you're not feeling well. But of course, we're very happy to have you here. Nobody could see this because I don't have a webcam, and for good reason. But I definitely just started pretending I had pom-poms and cheering. I just need you all to know that. So even though I don't have webcam, I do funny things behind the microphone. Oh man, look at all those Power Rangers emotes. I love them. Ooh, this might interest you. Jenna, my trainer name in this game is Trini. And it is of course named after the Yellow Ranger. Hopefully it'll switch back to my character. Yeah, you can see I'm wearing yellow. Although I based it more off of the new Power Rangers movie, that Trini. But nonetheless, as I am a huge Power Rangers fan, watched the original Mighty Morphin growing up. It was one of my most favorite series ever. Oh yes, Twee, rest in peace. She was an incredible person. Was my Toku senses are tingling, must hold back. Don't hold it back, Waz. I love seeing your tweets about Garo and Kamen Rider and all that. I love seeing all those pictures and stuff. I really do. I'm not super familiar with Garo. I watched an anime that was subpar, to be honest, but I remember kind of looking into it, and it seems really interesting. I feel like I need to watch some of the old Garo. Garo is in what? Yeah, I think it was Garo the Vanishing Line. Yeah, it was really okay, yeah. It was just kind of okay. It was interesting, and obviously it made me interested in like the history of Garo and everything, so. Garo's in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? What? That's pretty cool. His armor's a set. Okay, that's super cool. Honestly, that armor transformation was one of my favorite things about that anime. Okay, man, I gotcha. I'll probably go. I can go to 7:30. I need to recycle my berry. Yeah, it's really easy for me to just stop this hunt, so I can kind of end the hunt whenever. See, for another Toku anime fusion, there is SSSS Gridman, and Studio Trigger is animating it. Studio Trigger's animations are really, really good. Their storytelling sometimes can not be so great. You get slightly triggered when people call it a mecha anime. I mean, they're kind of similar. It's fighting robots, but it's definitely not the same as like a mech anime. I might be familiar with Gridman. I actually am not. Those kinds of series, those Toku series, I'm actually not super familiar with them. Besides the Sentai series and Power Rangers. But I really need to figure that out. Jenna's asking who's next? Mana is next. We're gonna have another hangout with Art of Mana hosting. It's gonna be super great. He came here as Super Samurai Cyber Squad. Okay, that's where the SSSS comes from. Gotcha. And the one when Tim Curry is the main villain. What? Tim Curry always makes a great villain. Tim Curry just makes a great character always. Okay, you're leashing your Toku trivia urges now? Gotcha. Oh yeah, I love your retweets. They're always super great to see. My favorite things about those kind of anime, and other anime that do stuff kind of like that, I love transformation scenes. I think they're so great because usually they're completely ridiculous, they're cheesy, they're absurdly over the top, but that's what makes them so great, and I just love those things. It's part of the reason why I love magical girl animes and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of those. What's Mana playing? I don't know if... I think Mana said he's got some games planned, but I think we're going to start off with just having a little chat. Mana can confirm that maybe, or you may just have to wait and see. We're gonna keep going here. I'll probably wrap up at the 7:30 mark if Mana's okay with that. Give him some extra time to get ready. And hopefully for me to find this shiny. That's the goal. So Driflin, you gonna work with me? You're gonna shine? Well, it says, okay, one more piece of trivia since I mentioned Magical Girl. Oh boy. Sailor Moon was inspired by Super Sentai, which you always thought was a neat thing. That makes so much sense. Oh my gosh. That makes so much sense. That is amazing. It really does. Just the fact that, I don't know, I kind of feel like Magical Girl animes and stuff like that do share a lot of similarities to like Sentai series and the Toku series and all that. They really, really do. That's super amazing. I'm so glad you told me that. On the half will be perfect. Awesome, Mana. Jenna says you need a bath. I need to take a shower. Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura were your two favorite growing up. I love Cardcaptor Sakura. I watched so much Cardcaptor when I was a kid, but I went back and started watching it somewhat recently, and I forgot so much. I can't believe. So I really need to sit down and continue watching it. And I always loved Sailor Moon. Right now I'm watching Yuki Yuna is a Hero, and I really, really like that one. So if you like Magical Girl anime, I highly recommend Yuki Yuna as a Hero. It's got really interesting art style, and I think the characters, while they're a little over the top with their goodness and everything, just how good they are, they're still really great characters. I love it so much. I'm only on like the 5th episode, but it's great. Yeah, no spoilers. I still haven't gotten very far into it. Bisosho Sailor Senshi? Sailor Moon? That's the thing. I didn't watch the Japanese version because when I was a kid, I didn't have access to it. I just watched what was on Adult Swim. You been trying the Viz dub? You still miss Meatball Head? Yeah, I tend to prefer subs. Although I've been told that like some of the subs that I've been watching, the dubs are really good, and I need to go back to them. One of those being My Hero Academia. I heard the dub on that was actually really good. Yeah, if you can't tell, I love anime. So if you want to talk about anime, I'm all about it. Anime and music. That's what my life is filled with. Alright, we should at least get to 100 encounters by the end of this. And maybe a shiny? Okay, Jenna, hello. There we go, number 99. Still no shiny yet. Number 100. Is it going to be the one? That's a call. Nope, not shiny. Too bad. We still got time for a couple more encounters, maybe. Keep it going here. Oh, I dropped my stylus. Honestly, I'm surprised it took me this long to drop it. I'm always dropping my stylus. Yep, it's gone. Bye, stylus. Alright, I got another one up here. It's fine. Oh yes, Waz, we definitely will. You must learn me all the ways of Garo and SSSS Gridman. And the like, of course. I gotta say, I'm especially interested in Garo, just because I did watch some of that anime, and I thought the story was pretty interesting. And his transformation's amazing. No call there. Can we at least get one more here before I start wrapping up? Predict a shiny on counter 108? I don't even know if I'm going to get that far. We will try. We're at 101 right now. See if we can pick up the pace. I got 4 minutes, and I still kind of have to wrap up the stream, so I don't think we're going to make it quite there. But don't worry, I will be back next Wednesday, and we will probably be continuing this hunt. That is the plan, at least. So be sure to hit me up then. Next Wednesday on this channel, to specify, I will be on Selecting Start. There we go, we got another encounter. But if you guys are enjoying this today, be sure to hit that follow button. It really helps us out. Obviously, this is brand new. We started today, so hit that follow button. And if you want to see more of me, go check out my channel. I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Animorphs Shattered Reality. And I'm at a frustrating point, so if you enjoy seeing people struggle, be sure to hit that up, because that's what's going to be happening tomorrow. But yes, twitch.tv/TheOwl08tv. If you type !streamer, that will pop up. We're going to try to get a couple more encounters here. Yes, thank you all. This has been a blast. I'm super glad to be a part of Selecting Start. This is a lot of fun. I gotta say that I was so nervous going into the stream. My streams are pretty low key. I certainly don't have this many viewers at a time, so it's just been so great to be able to hang out with all of you and have a good time. But I think, let's see, we'll try to get one more encounter here. Are we gonna get it? All right, one more time. Can we do it? All right, here we go. No call. All right. I think that's going to be it to me. I think this is a great time. Thank you all once again for hanging out with me. This has been such a blast. Be sure to stick around. Art of Mana is coming up right after this. We're going to be hanging out and chatting. I will be there. I'm going to take a short break and get me some water and some food, but then I will be able to join Mana for that. So thank you all so much for hanging out, and I hope you all have an awesome day. Bye.